Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it's been quite a while. It's been about probably, I just have not made any videos this year. I apologize. I've just been trying to make other things more of a focus. I've been prioritizing other stuff over videos, and there's just been a lot of changes that have happened this year for me. And I'm sorry, I did film some Christmas videos, and I probably won't be uploading them until like a little bit later because I'm having problems I filmed them on my computer and I can't really upload them on the YouTube because of some backup problems, so you might not see them till later this month. Sorry for the delays. Video making has not been good this year. But anyways, I'm finally going to give you my review for 2025. Yep, that's right. 2025 has officially come to a close. And now we are into the year 2026. And so I'm going to give you what I thought of 2025 and how it was for me. There's been some good things. There's also been some bad things. I'm going to kind of start with the bad things that have been going on this year. So throughout the year, there's just been a lot of changes that have happened for me. A lot of stuff has changed. There's been a lot of family issues this year. I can't really say what they are. And then I made the video where Cecily passed away back in July. Let's see here. There's just been a lot of conflict with people people that I know. There's been a lot of conflict with a lot of people this year. Like, I've been struggling to kind of like I'm trying to maintain my standards, but there's still I still kind of have those moments with other people where things get kind of heated and things get kind of you kind of know what, like, it's just been a thing that's been happening at like my old job. Like, there's just been a lot of I've just had a lot of tense moments with people, and emotions started to get escalated. And yeah, just very, I don't know how to say it exactly, but I've been having a hell of a time trying to get to some of my goals this year. For example, I had a hell of a time trying to get a job, the job that I needed, which, that finally did happen. I finally went for my family business, and now I work at Timken Bearings. And it's a pretty good gig. not really anything to complain about, but I'm liking it so far. I'm 3 months in, which really helps. And not to mention, trying to get a new car has just been a shit show. Like, people have just been, like, quietly, every time I try to sell or buy a car, or we're planning to buy a car, and I say we're interested, we could not wait any longer, because these people just sell it, like, without even telling us. Finally, I bought a new car. Well, it isn't new. It's like a 2012 Toyota. So, yeah, new job, new car. That helps. So those are some of the good things that have happened this year. New job, new car, even new friends this year. Oh, yeah, so basically about the conflict thing, I just would have non-stop arguments with people about just like how my life should be, and any of that, and people think basically I've just been having a hell of a time trying to prove that I can maintain my standards, and that I function normally, and I may function a little differently, but it's, again, just having a hell of a time trying to, like, not have these types of moments. But it's just hard because it just intensifies whenever I'm trying to make a point, wherever I'm trying to prove myself that I can handle responsibilities. That's probably been the toughest part of this year, is all the conflict happening. So yeah, that has not been fun. We also had another flood this last month, in December. It might have been, I think it was a little worse than, I don't know if it was worse than the one in 2021, or maybe that one was worse. Oh, and then, yeah, so those are just, I also remember having these outbursts this year whenever I was trying to, like, get in the process of getting my life together. It was tough. It was really tough. Because I was having these outbursts because I figured that, like, all these problems, like, I felt like I wasn't going to be able to resolve my issues, like, this is the way I was going to be, but I think that's probably not true. So things are kind of looking up now. Now, the good things that happened this year is well, like I said before, new job, new car, new friends. Those are the good things. Anything else? My dad took me up to the mountains, and I learned how to ski more. I got to go to some, let's see. Was summer... I'm trying to think if summer was kind of hard this year for me. I went to a cool few parties. one that was like kind of a Roaring Twenties theme dance back in March. And then there was like two times that I went to like two parties in a row. I went to two 4th of July parties in one night, and then then I went to two company Christmas parties just recently at my new job and at my family business, so that was very fun. And I also graduated from my transition program in June, kind of like a head start for like after high school kind of deal. So that was pretty good. Yeah, there really hasn't been a whole lot that's like anything significantly good or significantly bad that happened this year. So yeah, there has been a little bit more like bad things than good things, unfortunately, that happened this year for me. I don't know if it's necessarily bad. It's not like it's not like it's been catastrophic or anything. It's been difficult though. It's been a little difficult. So overall, in review, I'm going to have to... Oh, wait, one more thing. I forgot to mention. One more thing is I got a job at a countertop business in February, and I was so excited to finally get a new job because I've been looking for a job for months before that, and I was like, finally, I'm gonna get a different job. But then I had a couple slip-ups where I was kind of showing up a little bit. I accidentally showed up a little bit late, and I wasn't great with attendance at the time, and I guess I just wasn't really doing a good enough job. So 3 weeks later, I got fired from that. So that was definitely a hard thing. And then I had to go back to my family business, wait another 7 months to finally get a different job, and I did not. It sucked having to go back to the job that you were done with just because you got fired from the new job. So yeah, that was... But here's a good way to look at it. That was a learning experience, and it definitely made... And because of that, my attendance at work has been a lot better. And everybody says at my new job that they've been saying at my new job that they like me, and they say I do pretty well. So yeah. Anyways, this year has had a lot of... I think that's everything. Yeah, I think the main part is just like those like awkward moments with people, like when you're having like the heated moments has probably been the worst part. Oh, another thing. I was just walking in a thrift store one time just to kill time because my tire was flat and I had a counseling appointment, and I guess I was pretty stressed out and nervous. And I wasn't trying to make people uncomfortable. I had no intentions to... Well, I wasn't trying to like put off a bad vibe is what I'm saying. But apparently the owner of the store kicked me out and accused me of putting off a bad attitude when I had no intentions to even do, like, I was just sitting in a chair, just, I was just feeling really down because I was wondering if I was going to get my car or my tire fixed in time for my therapy appointment, worrying that I was going to be late for that appointment. And there's just been a lot going on at the time. I just had a hard time relaxing. And instead of saying, "Hey, is everything okay? You seem kind of, you look kind of uncomfortable." She's just like, "Your attitude sucks. Get out." That's not right. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe I could have, maybe I could, and she didn't even tell me why what I was doing. She was like, "Your attitude sucks. Get out." Like, I would have liked a little bit more, like, pointed out the fact that, like, maybe I'm uncomfortable, or if is there anything that I can help you with. I would have liked that a lot better. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, just had to deal with a lot of mean people this year. I'm not going to say who they were, but I just dealt with some fucking mean people. I know I'm a man. I can just brush it off later, but I still appreciate being treated respectfully, though. Like, I can't, that doesn't mean that people should talk to me that way. Anyways, so, in review, this year has been it's been difficult, but not catastrophic. So, in review, I'm going to have to give this year a 6.5 out of 10. It was just, I don't know what to say. It was just weak. It didn't, yeah, there were some accomplishments, but like I said, it wasn't smooth. It was like a bumpy road. It was just rough. There were some good parts. Like, it wasn't a terrible year, but it wasn't great. It was mediocre. It was just a mediocre year. Now, I will say, I definitely thought it was better than 2021, which was a much worse year for me because that back then I had depression. I struggled to get my driver's license. We were still in the pandemic and we had the flood. So 2020, I know in that video I gave 2021 like a 7 out of 10, but more like 5 out of 10 for that year. This year is going to be a 6.5 out of 10. It just was not super, or I'd say let's give it a 7 out of 10 to be fair. Yeah, 7 out of 10 might be, because there were some good parts. Anyways, well, I really hope that we can, I hope for the best for 2026 and that it will look a lot more different, or there won't be as much changes and hopefully a lot less heated moments with people. Hopefully a lot less conflict, and hopefully I accomplish more goals. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Out of here.